Hello and welcome back to my channel. We've got tripleS, AAA today. Acid Angels from Asia is the name. So they had their subunit debut a while ago. This is two B-sides off of that mini album debut, and they've actually in a few hours got to the group debut, but only part of it, like the 10 members that were announced, but not the most recent two. It's very confusing. It's very confusing. And if you need a refresher on what this group is, tripleS in general, going to be eventually 24 members, please check out my previous video on them where I checked out their song Generation. But today, as I said, we're checking out two songs from that song's mini album, Rolex, which has a live stage, as well as Charla? I think Charla, I would assume, which has a lyric video. This is a request from English Master Yuyan, so if you need any kind of motivation to maybe join the Patreon and the Discord, we've got a lot of cheeseheads, as I believe they call them, over on there, and they're slowly trying to rope me in there, this being the first step of that, I'm sure. So in preparation for their debut in a couple of hours, basically, let's check out Rolex. Please check out my Patreon for live stages, album reactions, and extra bonus content. Let's go. I've never seen any live performance from them. This is giving me a very different feeling from Generation. But nice production. The beginning almost felt reggae-like. I could not tell if they're filtered there, or is that just straight falsetto? Yeah, I mean, this is kind of reggae feeling. But with, like, orchestral elements added on top of it, and it's heavily, densely layered. Need a better mix on this stage, though. Live vocals, which I appreciate. Ooh, chorus is so good. I really like that line, by the way. I want to get back to that. Hold on. That was very sudden. But them saying this feels almost like a reflection and a reference to what they are. And I mean, it's called Rolex, talking about their wrists, but they're saying, is it new? Is it classic? That's kind of the vibe you get from them. That weird, kind of dreamlike, nostalgic feeling. It's a mix between a modern sound and something a bit retro, but something retro that might be hard to place. People say the Y2K, but I think it's going to be maybe a whole mix of things for this group. Here's more of the new. A flexin' song on your subunit pre-debut. Ooh. I like the space they're creating with this part, though. Oh. Very confident song, especially in the choreo during the chorus. Oh, and you can see all like the gears and everything, like of a watch, all in the background. I didn't even notice that. Ooh, okay, so they've got charisma for sure. I kind of knew that would be the case, especially because they upload so much content on the daily that you get so used to that. I think I feel like that's going to help them in that charisma sense, being used to just a camera being around all the time. And yes, you get that with being an idol in general, but something about it, I think, adds like another level to everything. But a solid song. I haven't honestly listened to a lot of Generation since I heard it. I definitely liked it, but it didn't super stick with me long term. I might have to just go back to it more, but off just the face of both songs, I like this one a little bit more. I know like Generation, I might have been pigeonholing it just in that Y2K sound in some ways, where I feel like this is doing a bit more interesting stuff, a bit more, like I said, modern with a retro feel. And I just think it's a bit more interesting overall, at the moment, at least. Like I said, gotta listen to more Generation. Let's move on to the next one. This is Charla? Charla. That sounds just like a name. Charla. Or is it Charla?
Yeah. Ashley, I think something happened to me. You're right. 첫눈에 반한다는 그런 설정. 영화에서 나볼 것 같은 유치함. 절대 없을 거라 믿어왔던 나인데 널 처음 본 거야, 처음 본 거야, yo. Please tell me about this life. 모든 광경 속에서 너의 존재만 느리게 흘러. 이 느낌 뭔지 대체 뭐였니? 모든 감각이 또 살아나. 찰나 같은 순간에 일시시 난 그대로 너에게 빠져들어가. 벌써 맘을 빼앗긴 채 달라진 거야, 새로워진 거야.
Way more abrasive synths so far. Like, it is in your face, and I like that. I like that they're almost combating the vocals. They're so pronounced in the mix. I like her vocals a lot. Hayden, I like it a lot. Again, singing so confidently, even though they're so young. She's got a very sassy delivery in this song. The synth in this song just like grinds. It's in and out and like wavering. I love that so much. I didn't honestly look at who's producing a lot of these songs, but it just reminds me a little bit of is Monotree on this? I don't know, but This might be their best song now for me. It's only getting better as we go. Oh, the synth is almost like getting chopped up. It's very staggered. Okay, hold on. Screw the outro because we're gonna roll it back. I want to listen to that whole like last minute. So much impact in the last drop of this chorus. One thing is I've also noticed like really impressive vocals from all of them here. I'm not too sure if there are going to be really designated roles and positions in this group. I know a lot of groups like to be very free-flowing these days and let members do a little bit of everything. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but I've gotten really solid vocals from all four of these girls. Ooh. I will forever compare them to Luna, and I'm getting an Odd Eye Circle vibe from these four. It's just the case. Oh, hold on, I want to hear that again. The bass was like almost stuttering there for a bit. Woo! This is a really damn good song. I just want to know how to say it. Is it Charla? Like charlatan? Yeah. I honestly was enjoying the actual music so much. I didn't really pay too much attention to the lyrics, but it seemed like something about maybe being a bit more free, letting go of like not feeling shame for the way you want to live your life. I'm not exactly sure if that's the meaning behind it, but the song slaps. And that's really all that matters. I like it a lot. And it's going to be good prep for their new song that drops in around 4 hours. So I will be here. Hopefully you will be here, because I'm going to be checking out and maybe the album as well, because it was kind of one of those things where you're voting on all the songs based on their pseudo NFT thing. And I listened to a lot of those songs that were up for the vote and loved 90% of them, but there were two specifically that I adored, and I don't think that those won. I think they went with something a bit more safe, and by they I mean the fans, because the fans chose the song. I'm hoping that some of those songs, especially the one that I absolutely fell in love with, the snippet we heard, makes the cut for the B-sides, because I know that some of those tracks will be on the mini album. So yeah, be here then. Subscribe to my Patreon to check out the album that we'll be checking out over on there. And eventually, I'm sure, as half the Discord really enjoys them, I will fall into the variety stuff and their daily videos that they do eventually. Thank you guys so much. Subscribe if you are new. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Check out my previous tripleS video down below. And I'll see you next time.